Hi students, welcome to Sankalp Study Success. Today in this video, I am going to solve few more problems based on echelon form. But here the rank of the matrix will be given. We have to find the value of k. These problems are very important problems. These problems will be asked for 2 marks or 1 mark question. Let's start. This is the first problem for you. What is the value of k if the rank of the matrix is 2? Here the rank of the matrix is given as 2. Okay, now since this is a 3 by 3 matrix, okay, I am making use of the determinant method instead of echelon form. What is the determinant method? The rank, if the determinant is not equal to 0, then the rank is equal to order of the matrix. And if determinant is equal to 0, then the rank is less than the order of the matrix. Now, what is the rank in this question? The rank is given as 2. Okay, so the rank is 2 is less than, what is the order of the matrix? It is 3 by 3. So 2 is less than 3. So now what does this mean? It means that the determinant should be equal to 0. Is that clear? So now determinant is equal to 0. Write down here, it is plus, minus and plus. Okay, 1 into 10k minus 42. Okay, minus 2 into corresponding row and corresponding column, 20 minus 21, plus 3 into corresponding row and corresponding column, 12 minus 3k. 12 minus 3k is equal to 0. Now it is 10k minus 42 minus 2 into minus 1 plus 3 into 12 minus 3k is equal to 0. So it is 10k minus 42 plus 2 plus 12 is a 36 minus 9k is equal to 0. Now 10k minus 9k is k minus 40 plus 36. It is minus 4 is equal to 0. What does this imply? This implies k is equal to 4. Is that clear, students? Since this is a 3 by 3 matrix, I made use of determinant method instead of echelon form. You can also make use of echelon form here. Okay, and the concept of this determinant method is, if determinant is not equal to 0, then the rank is equal to order of the matrix. If determinant is equal to 0, rank is less than order of the matrix. In this question, the rank is given as 2 and the order is given as 3. That is, 2 is less than 3. What does it mean? It means that the determinant should be equal to 0. That I have made use of this, and we got the answer as k is equal to 4. Now, coming to the second problem. Find the value of k such that the matrix has rank 2. Now, here it is a 3 by 4 matrix. So, we can't make use of determinant method. Okay, we should make use of echelon form only here. Okay, now what is given? The rank of the matrix is given as 2. What does it mean? It means that the number of non-zero rows should also be should also be 2 after reducing the matrix. Okay, first let me write down the matrix. A is equal to 1, 1, minus 1, 1. Okay, 1, minus 1, k, minus 1, 3, 1, 0, 1. Yeah. Now, what is the first step? We have to check the principal diagonal. This is the principal diagonal for 3 by 4 matrix, and I should make these 3 elements 0. Further, the step 1 is, this element should be 1. Yes, it is already 1. There is no need for swapping. Now we should make these elements 0 below A11 by making use of R1. So now what will be the operations now? R2 implies R2 minus R1 and R3 implies R3 minus 3R1. Now I will perform this row operation, that is R2 minus R1. Write down R2 here, 1 minus 1, k minus 1. R1 is 1, 1 minus 1, 1. Okay. After subtracting these, 0, 1 minus 1 is minus 2. 1 second, students. Okay, this is k plus 1 and this is minus 1 minus 2. Now let me do this, that is R3 minus 3R1. Write down R3 Okay, 3 1 0 1, right? Multiply r1 with 3. 3 3 minus 3 and 3. Okay, so subtract all these elements 0. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. 3 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Yeah. Now let me write down the matrix. First row remains the same. Second row elements I got it as 0 minus 2 k plus 1 and minus 2. Third row elements are 0 minus 2 3 minus 2. Okay. Now draw the principal diagonal once again. So this is the principal diagonal, and these two elements are made 0 and this is left to be made 0. For that I should make use of R2. That means R3 implies R3 minus R2. Okay, write down R3 0 minus 2 3 minus 2. Okay, now what is R2? R2 is 0 minus 2 k plus 1 and minus 2. Okay, now I will subtract all these elements. Okay, 0 minus 0 is 2, minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Okay, 3 minus of k plus 1. Okay, what is 3 minus of k plus 1? It is nothing but 3 minus k minus 1. That is 2 minus k. Okay, so I will write down directly here. It is 2 minus k, 2 minus k and minus 2 plus 0. Now I will replace this again here. A is equal to the first row and second row remains the same. Okay, 0 minus 2 k plus 1 minus 2 0 0 2 minus k and 0. Yes, now the elements below the principal diagonal are made 0. Now this is in echelon form. Oh, but here the rank of the matrix is given as 2. That means we should have number of non-zero rows as 2. Okay, that means one of the rows should be made 0. I will make this third row 0 such that it will have two non-zero rows and we will get the rank as 2. So 2 minus k, I will make it as 0. Okay, 2 is equal to k. Now, so what is the value of k? K is equal to 2. Now, I will substitute here. If you want, I will just substitute. I will prove you. Here I will just see, students. See here. I'll substitute 2 in the obtained matrix or in the reduced matrix. See, this is the reduced matrix. And I'll substitute the value of k as 2 and I will show that the rank is 2 here. Okay, so A is equal to, okay, 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 0 minus 2. If I am taking k is equal to 2, 2 plus 1 is 3 and this is minus 2. Okay, now it is 0 0, k value is 2, so 2 minus 2 is 0 and this is 0. Now tell, see, if you observe carefully, how many number of non-zero rows are there? Say 2 non-zero rows are there. Therefore the rank of the matrix is 2. That is what is given in the question. The rank of the matrix is 2. That is number of non-zero rows is 2. Is that clear, students? So here the rank of the matrix is 2. This is just for checking. No need of doing this. This is for checking, for understanding purpose. Now let's go for the third problem. Is that clear, students? Yeah. Now let's see the third problem. Find the value of k such that the rank of the matrix is 2. Okay, the rank of the matrix is given as 2 here. What does it mean? Okay, if the rank of matrix is equal to 2, it means that the number of non-zero rows should also be equal to 2 according to the definition of echelon form. That is, rank is equal to number of non-zero rows. Okay, but the rank is given as 2 here. That means after reducing the given matrix, we should get two non-zero rows. Okay, now let us start the problem. Let me write the matrix once again. A is equal to 0, 1, minus 3, minus 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 3, 1, 0, 2, 1, 1, k, 0. Okay. Now, First, check the principal diagonal. So this is the principal diagonal and we should make these elements 0. Okay. For that, what should be the first step? The first step is A11 should be 1. So this is A11, but here it is 0. So I should check with the other rows which has got the first element as 1. Okay. Here the second row has got first element as 1 and fourth row also got the first element as 1. So I will swap R1 and R2. Okay. You can swap R1 and R4 also. Okay, now I'm swapping R1 with R2. Okay, then what will be the matrix? A is equal to 1 0 1 1 0 1 minus 3 minus 1 3 1 0 2 1 1 K 0. Now this is the matrix that is obtained after swapping R1 and R2. Now what is the next step? I should make the elements below A11. What are the elements that are present below A11? These are the elements that are present below A11. I should make these three elements 0. But this element is already 0. So no need of any row operation for this element. I'll make these two elements 0 making use of R1. Okay, so what will be the row operations now? R3 implies R3 minus 3R1 and R4 implies R4 minus R1. Now, coming to this first row operation, that is R3 minus 3R1, write down R3 here, 3, 1, 0, 2. Multiply R1 with 3, it is 3, 0, 3, 3. Now, subtract these two, okay? So 3 minus 3 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, 0 minus 3 is minus 3 and it is minus 1. Now coming to the second row operation, that is R4 minus R1. First write down R4 1 1 K 0. Next what is R1? It is 1 0 1 1. Now subtract these two. Okay. 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, this is k minus 1 and this is minus 1. Now let me write down the matrix now. The first and second row remains the same, that is 1 0 1 1 0 1 minus 3 minus 1. The third row elements are 0 1 minus 3 minus 1 and the fourth row elements are 0 1 k minus 1 and minus 1. Yes. Now check the principal diagonal once again. So this is the principal diagonal. Okay, and I should make these three elements 0 now. Now what is the third step now? I should make the elements below A to 2. So these are the elements that are present below A to 2. I should make them 0, making use of second row. So what will be the row operations now? R3 implies R3 minus R2 and R4 implies R4 minus R2. Now what is R3 here? It is 0, 1, minus 3, minus 1. R2 is also 0, 1, minus 3, minus 1. If I subtract these two, I will get zeros. Now what is R4? 0, 1, k minus 1, minus 1. R2 is 0, 1, minus 3, minus 1. Okay, subtract these two now. 0, 1 minus 1 is 0. Here it's here k minus 1 plus 3. That is k plus 2 now. K plus 2 and minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Yes. Now I'll write down the matrix here. The first two rows remains the same, that is 1 0 1 1. Second row is 0 1 minus 3 minus 1. Third row is made 0. Okay, and fourth row 0 0 k plus 2 and 0. Yes. Now how many non-zero rows are there? 1, 2 and 3 non-zero rows. But according to the problem, we should have 2 non-zero rows because the rank is given as 2. Okay, how can you make it as 2 non-zero rows? If I equate this k plus 2 is equal to 0, then I can make the fourth row, this complete row, as 0. Okay, so now I will equate k plus 2 is equal to 0. Then we get k value as minus 2. Is that clear, students? Now I will substitute this k value in this matrix now. Wait, let me see here. Okay, A is equal to, okay, 1 0 1 1 0 1 minus 3 minus 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. If you substitute k is equal to minus 2 in this matrix, here if I substitute k is equal to minus 2, then minus 2 plus 2 is 0 and here it is also 0. So from here what you can say that we have got two non-zero rows, R1 and R2. So this rank of the matrix is nothing but 2. So the what is the value of k? So that the matrix has got the rank 2, the value of k is equal to minus 2. Is that clear, students? Yes, for more videos and problems, please do subscribe the channel and download Sankalp Study Success app. Thank you, students.